Sorry for the light, it's a bit poor. Just doing this one evening after work. Been out and done a bit of shopping, so I've got myself another bit of plywood. This time I've got some 5.5mm. This is 9mm. So I've drawn round my original cutouts on the 5.5mm. I'm going to use these on the back and these in the cab on the front side. So it'll be double layered so that it will look a bit tidier when you open the back doors of the van, because the back door of the van does need to be tidy because of the layout that I'm doing in it. I've got some carpet folded up over there, like a really stretchy, thin, designed for ply lining vans. So I'm going to carpet all four, so it'll be double sided. The reason I'm doing 5.5mm on the front is that it's a little bit more flexible, and it will curve with the shape of the bulkhead a bit better, and it doesn't need to be that thick because it's not going to have anything attached to it. And then the 9mm bits that I've already cut, they are going to have bits attached to them. So there might be, for example, a big wipes holder. Other little bits like that might be attached to these. So a little bit more support if I'm going to screw anything into them and attach anything to them. That's the thinking anyway. So I'm going to cut these out. I'm going to cut some carpet out. I'm going to attempt my first try at laying the carpet on them and see how it turns out. If these go to plan and they turn out alright, then obviously I'm going to try and attack the rest of the van, try and do the rest of the plywood, so the sides, the back doors, and get some more carpet and wrap that up as well. Now for the bolts, I'm going to give them a coat of this. It's just straight to rust metal paint, so there's no rust, but you don't need to prime it or anything like that. It's just tough, hard metal paint, Hammerite, just smooth black stuff. So I'm going to use that. I've just got a bit of card, pierced a load of holes in it, put the bolt heads through. I'm going to spray straight onto that, leave them to dry for a bit, give them a few coats, make sure there's plenty of thick paint on there. And I'll probably coat the washers as well on the back side, just to give them the black look against the black carpet. Hopefully it'll make them less visible. I'm gonna sort of give the get all the excess ply off the boards, any loose chip-ins, sand them down. I'm gonna spray them with adhesive. So I've got this stuff. This stuff came with the carpet. Whether it's any good or not, we'll see. You can obviously get better stuff, probably worse stuff, but they sell this with this carpet as extra. So I'll use that. That's what I've got, and stick the carpet down, and then I'm gonna staple the underside of the carpet to hold it. Obviously that I think will be a bit better than just spraying it down. I think staples will hold it a bit better, so let's see how it goes. So here's the finished product. Nicely carpeted, all of them. I'm happy with the results, to be honest, for my first attempt. I probably used a few too many staples. I didn't trust the glue, but it turned out all right. But yeah, I'm gonna whip these back on the bulkhead now, whip them back in the van. There's one piece with the carpet on it, loads better I think. Just gives it a nice look. Black bolts as well look better, loads less beautiful. So yeah, whack that in the van now, and probably move on to something else. Moving on to the interior light, I've split it. So this is just held in by all these little tabs. So I've popped those tabs off. I've split this part from this part. Pop that out. Give this a paint. I'm going to clean it up, smooth the surface off, give it a paint. I need to pop these buttons out, give those a paint as well. Drop that back together. Put the lens back in. We'll have a nice black light to go with the rest of the black trim. This is a little adapter piece that I've bought off eBay. So this is the Caddy connection. This is the Passat or Skoda connection, in this case Skoda. That drops in there. You put your Caddy wiring in there, and then this wiring, this is for the little LED side lights there, and that will give that a permanent life. So you wire that up to sort of probably your side light bulb, you switch, so your side light switch. So when you put your side lights on, in my case I've got automatic headlights, so I'll have them set on just the auto setting, and then when it comes on, the LED lights will come on as well. just in the van doing a little test. So we've got it plugged into the ceiling. This is all going to come out and get painted, obviously, but just making sure it works. So we've got a spotlight on one side, spotlight on the other, and that is all we can do. The switch I've took out, so I can't make sure that these work, but I know that we've got power going to it. So I shall whip that out, get this reassembled, take this headliner out and get it painted black, and then hopefully get all the dash back together again. Apologies for the light, it's going to be a little bit dim in here. The weather's a bit crap outside, keeps constantly raining, so I brought the van just inside the front of the garage. I'm going to stick the front grille on. So I finally got one of these, been waiting for putting it off for a long time. I was trying to get a genuine Volkswagen one in good nick for a good price, but they always seem to be cracked down here. So I've had to take the plunge and go for a brand new one, and I'm going to stick that on the front of the van. To do that, I've got to take the bumper off first. So this has to go on the bumper first, and then the bumper has to go back on because it sort of hooks in at the back of the bumper. So I'm going to need to unclip the bumper. It just involves a couple of screws behind the light down there, a couple of screws behind the light down there. Excuse me. Pull the bumper off, attach this to the bumper, slide it back on again, and that should complete the front end. I've mentioned it before in a previous video, but I'm going to wrap these chrome bits in a red sort of, well, just a red vinyl, just to sort of match the GTI front on the Golfs, and also the theme of the vans. Obviously there's a lot of red involved, so it goes well. And then this bit of chrome here, I'm not going to do it today because I'm not going to wrap this today either. I'm probably going to wait till I've got the LED DRL headlights as well, but I'm going to be taking these lenses apart and I'm going to wrap this bit of chrome inside there as well, again just like the Golf GTI. So we're going to have the red line going from inside the headlight all the way out and then all the way across the front and back on the other side. Without further ado, then I'm going to start by unclipping the bumpers both sides, pull it off and get that grille on, and that'll finally sort of complete the front a bit. I don't have a badge for it yet. New ones come badgeless. I'm going to get a nice gloss black one and one for the back as well. I've seen them, you can buy them for a pair, so I'll just order that probably at the weekend and slap that on. There's a bumper off. Dead simple. It's literally two screws, two of those little torque screws down there. The rest of the bumper's just sort of clipped in, so it's just one screw at the back and then it's clipped. Same on the opposite side. So this is off. We're going to attach that. So that sort of clips in. All these clips down here at the bottom will clip in to the back of the bumper there. So I'm going to give it a go at popping it on. I haven't actually tried it out yet, so see how easy it goes on. And then put it back. Hopefully this little bit of weld here doesn't get in the way. I might have to trim some of that down if it does, but we'll see. That actually went on really nicely. A little bit difficult in the bottom to clip it in, but just sort of work from one edge around, work from the other edge around, met in the middle, and that's on nice and secure. Firms up the bumper a bit. Yeah, sorted, clipped in. I'm going to pop the bonnet up, get the bonnet held up in the air. I haven't got a gas strut on the bonnet yet, still on the to-do list. and then we'll fit that down. It does screw in at the top as well, either corner, so we'll screw that in. Hopefully I can find the screws that were for it originally. They'll be lying around somewhere, and then fix it back on.
Friday, who are you looking forward to seeing?
I'm really want to see everything to get back to the show, so that would be amazing. And it's great that I'm not really excited to be
You've got to listen, yeah. You can't win the tickets with charm, but I'll do my best for you. Did you like the Hearts record then?
Alright, back outside in the daylight, and there's a grill on. Not a bad fit. My bonnet lines are not perfect at the minute, but I know that because my bonnet isn't lined up perfect. But aside from that, pretty happy with how it looks. Definitely makes it look a bit more complete. Yeah, nice, sorted. Right, I'm going to draw the video to an end there. We've got the new front grille on. We've got Bulkhead Mk2 in, carpeted and black bolts, looking loads better than before. I've got another video coming out straight after this one, and that will be focusing on blacking out the interior. So all the plastics are coming off, all blacked out, headliner blacked out, the Passat W8 light will be in, and that'll be blacked out. So that's going to be the next video. It'll be coming out very shortly after this one. Thank you for getting this far. If you got this far, please do like the video if you got this far. And if you want to see some more, then please subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Turn your notifications on and you'll get notified of when there's a new video coming out. If you've not already, please check out my Instagram. And yeah, thank you just for hanging around this long, and hopefully you'll stick around a bit longer to see some of the other stuff that we can get up to after the van's finished. Be a while yet though, there's still a lot of work to do, but yeah, looking forward to it.